Rising like a weathered sentinel from the desert sands west of Baghdad, the Ziggurat of Dur Kurigalzu is a relic of Mesopotamia's storied past. Built around 1400 BCE by the Kassite king Kurigalzu I, this towering step pyramid in modern-day Iraq has long captivated historians, archaeologists, and dreamers. Was it a sacred temple, a bridge to the divine, or, as some fringe theorists speculate, an ancient stargate, linking Earth to the cosmos? Today, this enigmatic structure continues to inspire awe and debate, its eroded bricks whispering tales of a lost civilization. Dur Kurigalzu, meaning Fortress of Kurigalzu, was founded by Kurigalzu I as a new capital for the Kassite dynasty, which ruled Babylonia for nearly 4 centuries, after usurping power from the Amorites. Located near the confluence of the Tigris and Diyala rivers, about 30 kilometers from Baghdad, the city was strategically positioned along trade routes, including those stretching east to Afghanistan's lapis lazuli mines, and south to the Persian Gulf. The ziggurat, its centerpiece, stood approximately 60 meters tall with a base of 69 by 67 meters, constructed from sun-dried mud bricks at its core, and clad in fired bricks stamped with royal inscriptions in cuneiform, praising Kurigalzu's reign. 3 grand staircases led to its first terrace, where a temple likely crowned the structure, though only the weathered core survives today, standing 17 meters high. Unlike the more famous Ziggurat of Dur, Dur Kurigalzu's edifice is uniquely preserved in its decay. Layers of reed mats, embedded every 7 courses of brick, are exposed, offering a rare glimpse into ancient Mesopotamian building techniques, designed to stabilize the structure against shrinkage and moisture. Abandoned after the Kassite collapse in the 12th century BCE, following devastating Elamite invasions from modern-day Iran, the city faded into obscurity. Its ziggurat, mistaken by medieval travelers like Rabbi Benjamin of Tudela for the biblical Tower of Babel, due to its proximity to Baghdad, lay buried under sand until rediscovered in the 19th century by explorers like Claudius James Rich. Excavations in the 1940s by Iraqi archaeologist Tar Bakir revealed a sprawling urban complex, including temples, palaces, and a trove of artifacts that illuminate its Kassite heyday. In Mesopotamian tradition, ziggurats were more than architectural feats, they were cosmic connectors. These step towers, evolved from Sumerian platforms dating back to 3000 BCE, were believed to elevate priests closer to the heavens, where gods like Enlil, patron of storms and kingship, resided. Dur Kurigalzu's temple, named Gal, House of Greatness, honored Enlil, reflecting Kassite adoption of Babylonian religion to legitimize their foreign rule. The ziggurat's terraces symbolized the ascent from earth to the divine realm, its alignment possibly tied to celestial events. Scholars like Davide Nadali and Andrea Polcaro suggest Mesopotamian ziggurats tracked solstices, equinoxes, or lunar standstills, serving as astronomical observatories as well as religious sites, a function possibly mirrored at Dur Kurigalzu. Excavations uncovered over 100 Kassite cuneiform tablets, including administrative records from kings like Bernabariash II, who corresponded with Egypt's Akhenaten, alongside fragments of a life-sized statue bearing the longest-known Kassite Sumerian inscriptions, 42 lines detailing royal deeds. Nearby, a pavement strewn with terracotta figurines dedicated to Gula, goddess of healing, and clay sickles for ritual offerings, underscores the site's sacred role. The ziggurat wasn't a public space, but a restricted precinct for priests, who likely conducted secretive rites, perhaps animal sacrifices or star-guided divinations, on its summit. Its commanding height also served as a political symbol, projecting Kassite authority over a diverse empire, stretching from the Zagros Mountains to the Euphrates. Beyond scholarly consensus lies a bolder hypothesis. Could the Ziggurat of Dur Kurigalzu have been an ancient stargate? Popularized by fringe researchers like Zecharia Sitchin and enthusiasts of alternative history, this idea draws on the Ziggurat's celestial associations and Mesopotamian myths of gods like Anu descending from the sky. Proponents cite texts like the Enuma Elish, where the cosmos is shaped by divine intervention, and propose ziggurats were gateways for extraterrestrial beings, or interdimensional travel. The step design, they argue, resembles a launch pad or energy conduit, with its summit channeling cosmic forces, perhaps activated by lost rituals or technologies. No physical evidence supports this. No metallic alloys or anomalous materials have been found among the mud bricks, but the theory thrives on speculation. The Kassites' mysterious origins as mountain folk from the Zagros, their rapid rise to power, and their reverence for celestial deities like Shakyamuni fuel the narrative. Did they inherit esoteric knowledge from a pre-Sumerian civilization? Comparisons to other stepped structures, like the Ziggurat at Choa in Iran, or even Mexico's Pyramid of the Sun, add intrigue, though archaeologists attribute these to convergent evolution, not cosmic blueprints. In popular media, from sci-fi novels to YouTube documentaries, Dur Kurigalzu is reimagined as a Mesopotamian portal, blending fact with fantasy. Recent studies offer a nuanced view. A 2021 paper by Clinton Breyer, using satellite imagery and astronomical software, posits that Dur Kurigalzu's layout aligns with solar and lunar cycles, potentially aiding priests in tracking seasons for planting or festivals. The ziggurat's near-square base suggests mathematical precision, possibly employing a Kassite cubit, about 50 centimeters, in ratios akin to early geometry, reflecting a blend of practicality and symbolism. Beyond astronomy, its elevation offered a vantage point for signaling. Smoke or banners could have guided caravans across the featureless plains, or even military defense, a role hinted at by nearby guard towers. Practically, the ziggurat met earthly demands. Its height provided refuge from seasonal floods, a peril in the riverine lowlands, while its visibility marked Dur Kurigalzu as a hub for traders carrying incense, lapis, and tin. The surrounding 225-hectare city, enclosed by a massive wall rebuilt by Kurigalzu II, housed palaces with evocative names, such as Palace of the Mountain Sheep, Palace of the Stag, and workshops producing glass beads, a Kassite specialty traded as far as the Mediterranean. A painted frieze from one palace, depicting a procession of nobles, hints at a vibrant court life sustained by the ziggurat's prestige. The ziggurat's creation reflects mastery over a harsh environment. The region's clay-rich soil, baked by the sun, supplied millions of bricks, while timber from the Zagros fueled kilns for the outer casing. A 2023 geophysical survey revealed a network of canals once irrigating fields around the city, suggesting the Kassites diverted river water to support construction crews and settlers. The reed mats, sourced from nearby marshes, not only stabilized the structure, but also insulated it against temperature swings, a clever adaptation to Iraq's extremes. This logistical triumph, moving tons of material without wheels or beasts of burden, underscores the Kassites' organizational prowess. Dur Kurigalzu's decline came swiftly. After the Kassite fall, the city was sacked by Elamite forces, its irrigation failing as trade shifted south. By the Neo-Babylonian period, only its temple saw sporadic use, and silt buried its streets. Earthquakes, erosion, and modern conflicts, like damage from stray munitions in 2003, have scarred the ziggurat, yet it endures. Restoration in the 1970s under Saddam Hussein rebuilt its lower terrace with concrete, a controversial choice, but the core remains authentic, now threatened by urban sprawl and rising groundwater from nearby agriculture. So, was it a Stargate or a temple? Evidence points to a sacred edifice, a conduit to gods through ritual and design, yet the Stargate idea captures our yearning for cosmic connection, a modern echo of the Kassite's own aspirations. At present, drone surveys and soil core samples are probing its foundations, seeking clues to its orientation or buried offerings. For now, the Ziggurat of Dur Kurigalzu stands as a monument of mystery, its steps a ladder to a past where science, faith, and imagination intertwined. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on ancient mysteries, spirituality, and self-development.